looks like a lot of other farms, but it is not. Nothing harvested here goes to market. All of the food is grown specifically to feed the hungry.
I woke up one morning and there was the idea firmly implanted in my head, all sorts of details, including the name Volunteer Farm.
Bob Blair is a retired government worker. He owns the 26 hectares here and leases the land to the Volunteer Farm of Shenandoah for $1 a year. Like the name says, nearly everyone working here is a volunteer.
In the last 7 years, we've had over 10,000 volunteers. In all, they have come from just about every state in the Union and 26 foreign countries.
This church group, including 50 children, drove more than 100 kilometers to volunteer at the farm.
Mom, I found a potato.
There are more rocks than there are potatoes at this point.
Harriet Thompson is one of the church leaders.
The day that we're able to come out here and to serve, I think the children go to bed extra tired, but also they know in a very physical and tangible way that they have made a difference. There are many individuals within our community that would not have enough to sustain them or their family throughout the week if it wasn't for this farm.
Food from the farm is distributed through large food banks, like this one in Winchester, Virginia, which serves smaller community agencies. Teresa Yates is operations director of the Blue Ridge Area Food Bank Network. She says more people are using the network's services.
3 or 4 years ago, we were serving about 65,000 people every month. Now, through our member agencies, we are serving up into 90,000.
Even in the small, affluent community of Middleburg, Virginia, there are people who come to Seven Loaves Food Pantry to feed their families. George Lengauer is president of the ecumenical, faith-based volunteer organization.
The area around the town itself is surrounded with many large, rather prestigious estates. We have a number of elderly who maybe have worked on those farms or in labor-type jobs or that type of thing, who are retired, trying to get by on a relatively low Social Security income.
How about some peppers and cucumbers?
Oh, yes.
While the food Seven Loaves gives out comes from many sources, Lengauer says the Volunteer Farm's contributions are special.
We have a lot of canned goods and dry good items on our shelves. Anytime you can get farm fresh, it's a real treat. And the folks like it, they appreciate it, and so we value it greatly.
I like peppers. Peppers are good for you, and cucumbers, yeah.
So far this year, the Volunteer Farm has harvested 5,500 kilos of vegetables, and the food will keep coming until the middle of October. Susan Logue, VOA News, Woodstock, Virginia.
You know what? I'm just going to let it get as much